Hi guys, I thought I'd do something a bit different today. I fancy doing an instrumental on the violin, a bit of improvisation. I think Sicara's Lament went really well on the last album, and while I don't want to repeat myself, I do think it's a sound and style that is quite different from what a lot of people do. So I think it'd be nice to do a bit more of that. And if I concentrate too much on writing song lyrics, then maybe I, I could be in danger of missing some of what I do best, which is the instrumentals. So I found a nice kind of ambient synth sound in Ableton, and I'm going to put that down first of all. It's called Glass Cave Mirror. So while I can play keys, I'm not an expert at it. So putting one of these sounds in that makes you sound bigger than life and is really helpful for me. So I'm gonna put down a metronome, and then I'm going to play some stuff over the top of it. It may not go into the final version at all, but it'll give me some kind of backing to start playing the violin over. On the metronome. So I've got about 5 minutes of synth laid down now from that improvisation, and now to put some violin over the top of it. So that's completely improvised. I didn't have anything in my head. It's just me playing off that synth in the background. There's a lot of it that'll probably need throwing away, but there's some nice themes that come through every now and again on there. So it's definitely promising. I like the sound of it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some of the magic that we do in Ableton. If I just play the violin parts, let's have a quick look. Okay, so it sounds a bit kind of thin and weedy. One of the reasons for that is I'm very close to the microphone, so you're picking up a lot of bow scrape and me breathing and all that. The other thing, of course, is that the room has been treated so that you don't, these tiles on the wall, so you don't get a lot of resonance off the wall. So it doesn't sound like a nice concert room. It sounds very dead. And the reason that we do that is so that we can make it sound like whatever we want in the software rather than being constrained with the room sound. So the first thing I always like to do on violin is put a whole stack of reverb on. It absolutely loves reverb, eats it for breakfast. You can put loads more on than you can with a voice or something like that. So let's have a little play with that. And just for your interest, the reverb I've got on is there. It's the one I usually use for my vocals. Nothing too shocking there. And immediately that makes it sound fuller, like you're in a concert hall or something like that, and it just really helps a lot, I think. Okay, so what I don't want to do is completely remake what I did last time. So I don't want it to sound quite as classical and as clean. So I'm going to play with some different effects. So first of all, we're going to put a bit of EQ on there, I think. It sounds a little bit wishy-washy. I'm just going to use some defaults for now. Obviously nearer the end, when I'm doing the proper mixing, I would do the EQing myself, but I'm just going to play with some defaults and see if anything pops out, making it sound immediately a bit nicer. Gives it a bit of sparkle. That's nice. Not too much. Okay, so that one gives a little bit of top end. Makes it sound more like a violin in my ears anyway. This is without it. That's with it. That's with the background on. Yes, they work quite nicely together. Okay, so let's have a play with something a bit more interesting. How about a resonator? So a resonator, it kind of simulates you playing next to a big metal sheet or a pipe, and sometimes that can be really effective because you can kind of get a shimmery echo type effect on it. That might be okay. I mean, let's have a play. It's a bit metallic. Can you hear that? That gives it a bit of a different flavour, doesn't it? It's quite nice. Don't know whether I'll keep it, but let's keep it there. I won't delete it. I'll keep it there for future reference. How about a phaser? Maybe something interesting will come off that. Not overly convinced on that one. Nothing's jumping out at me. I'm not looking for something that's going to make the sound perfect. I'm just looking for something that adds something to give me a bit more inspiration when I'm playing, I guess. Just something a bit different. Flanger could be interesting. I think that works. Turn it down a bit, maybe. It's a little effect now. It does add a little bit of something, doesn't it? Okay, I'm now thinking some delay, I think. I wouldn't normally put that much delay on a violin, but that's quite nice actually, that's quite inspiring. I think that might affect my playing when I heard that, and that might kind of feed back some ideas. think that works actually. That's quite a nice sound, isn't it? Okay, I'll have a little bit more of a play and maybe record some more stuff and see what happens. But I quite like the sound of that. I think that could be quite fun. So now I need to, rather than just have a long improvisation, work out the kind of themes that are coming through on there and then work those through and try and make it into more of a tune, I guess. I think with that wide delay there, I suspect that might come in useful for a part of the song, but perhaps not all of it. Don't know. But the beauty of this is, don't need to work it out in advance. You can just play with it, improvise, see what happens, and see what works and what doesn't. And then if it works, we keep it, and if we don't, we bin it. Easy as that, eh? Okay, speak to you soon. I'll just play it through for you so you can hear what we've got so far. Please, so bear in mind, the synth was completely off the cuff, and the violin was completely off the cuff as well. So apart from the effects you've heard on here, there's no editing on there. It really is just me going mental. So it's, yeah, see what it sounds like with the effects on.